decent sized patch, so hopefully it addresses some of the. It's not going to address any of the gameplay issues, but hopefully it addresses some of the technical issues. That would be cool. Also, I did want to talk a little bit about just the review scores surrounding Days Gone and some of the comparisons to some of the other games that are out right now and that have come out. Uh, and I guess I just wanted to talk about that just a little bit. Not very much because it's hard to talk and play and it's playing at the same time. So, people talking about uh, whatever some of the score now, and I know that Metacritic is an aggregate calculator, so it's based upon like people's scoring. But the problem is that uh, one second. While I rant, I'm just going to turn this down a little bit. So yeah, and as I said, it's fuse with this game certainly. I think that it's a good game. I think that there's a lot of things that needed to be better refined or further refined. I think that there's a lot more shooting humans. Again, not that it's not like like I read I read one article and a guy was just like it's just savage and hopeless. You're just killing a bunch of people trying to make it. But it's like I'm not that's not what I'm talking about. I just when I play a zombie game, I kind of want to kill more zombies than people. You know what I mean? I think it should, and that's kind of one of the things that bothered me about like The Walking Dead, whereas it's no longer really about The Walking Dead. Besides when it's a plot device, typically it's just about fucking humans and versus other humans. The biggest obstacle isn't the undead world around them. It's you know, the people. And I get that. I think that's probably true to life or whatever. And so it's not that I'm complaining about there being people involved. I just think that it should be. This game should have a bit more zombies in it. Also, because the combat with humans kind of highlights some of the deficiencies that the combat against and with the mindless zombies kinds of highlight, in a good way. But instead of highlighting the deficiencies, I think, which is what you get when you are going against humans. I mean, against zombie. Wait, I'm rambling, but also trying to pay attention. Here's the thing. Yeah, okay. Let's listen to that. Oh well, thanks for calling me right when I leave, but it's all good. Gives me time to rant. Shut up. So yeah, I just think the combat with the zombies is a bit more fun, and it highlights a lot of the better aspects of the game. And when you start really engaging with some of the bandit camps, it highlights a lot of the deficiencies with the games. So I think that they should have balanced the games to be far more dealing with zombies, and dealing with humans would only be like you know, a minor aspect of the game, like maybe 10, 15% of the gameplay, not like 40% of the gameplay, 50% of the gameplay.
Been out in the shit for a while.
Hey, yeah. I'm tired.
You can lie down. Yep.
Is he looking any better? Not really. No, he's still sweating like a like a fiend. I guess I'll sleep for a while. And
So I'm just gonna
but
this.
here's the thing. Even with all of the issues with this game, do I still feel that the final product is a quality product and a worthy product? Yes and no. Yes, I think that this is a
Alright,
quality
okay.
game of quality make where a lot of care and effort and obvious resources and time was put into making this game great. And that's cool with me. Again, that's not a problem. But, you know, again, having said that, I understand at least why some people are looking at this game in a worse light than it should be. And I think that I would say it's primarily because we expect mastery at all. I mean, that's all there is. We expect pure mastery and near perfection, and we expect levels of innovation from Sony exclusives that this game just doesn't have. Doesn't mean it's not totally fine, and even with all its flaws, doesn't mean it's not beyond functional, but it can leave more to be desired. So I get it. Again, doesn't mean, this is a bad game. I'm not saying that this overall is a bad game. I think there are some pretty poor aspects given what they could have done.
It's like
But
Luther says, ever hear a bug call my name?
that doesn't mean this is a bad game. And so when I see IGN give this score of a 6.5, I can't help but feel that it's excessively low while not really being excessively low, if it makes any sense. So, to explain myself, I would say this. I think that when you look at the scoring for games, there should be a division between generations. There should be a division between what we expect, what we are into, and that's going to be reflected in the scores of the games. And some games will, you know, or some games are undeniably great and they will hold up over time. Some games will get very high scores and we go back and play them and we're like, ooh, this is pretty rough. And then some games would have gotten very low scores for one reason or another, but when we go back and review it, we're like, everyone basically slept on. And I'm not saying this is one of those games. Again, it's not about this being a very great game because, in my opinion, it just isn't. It's a very good game, but exceptional, not necessarily. And again, when I see IGN give this a 6.5, I start saying, well, let's look at other games this generation and see what they have given those games. And when you do that, you really do start to uh, say, well, what were they thinking? And most, I guess, closest to mine comes State of Decay 2, which pretty much everyone shat all over, and pretty much everyone admitted was a not very interesting, not very fun experience. And it got a 7.5. And then even when you look at another game like Sea of Thieves, which isn't in the same vein as this, but you look at it and you're just kind of like, well, so they're all in that cart. Let's see if I can just flame them all up. But you look at Sea of Thieves and that got a 7. And then then you look at a game, let's say and like an unobjectively bad game, and that would be like Metal Gear Survive, let's say. Well, Metal Gear Survive got a 6.5. Ugh. I probably should have gotten ammo and stuff before I went down this path. I know what's down this path, and it's only pain. That's all that's down this path is pain. Oh, battery low. That's nothing new.
Shit, almost out.
Okay. And yeah, it's just you're even that, which is like nothing so far. You're not gonna get anything close to that level of like tension, that level of action from State of Decay 2. You're going to get, and even as buggy and as unoptimized as this game can feel at times, shit, try playing fucking, again, try playing State of Decay 2, which I have. It's not. Oh shoot. Alright, well, got the Horde riled up. And I just think like if you're gonna rate a game, you should be looking at the worst and the best and saying, well, so far this is the lowest game of this genre, and saying this is the highest game. So let's say this generation. Well, I guess you would technically say Resident Evil would be the highest rated zombie game of this generation, technically. But again, having said that, it's a remake, and it's so if we're saying originals, whatever zombie style game from this generation that got the highest rewards. Well, I don't even know, maybe Dying Light or something. But again, and even like newer games, whatever, like World War Z, I think this would even be superior to that overall. It's a more complete game. It's better optimized. Not better optimized, actually. I think the optimization, it's just the actual visual style of the game is pretty lame and pretty boring for World War Z. Like, it's pretty lifeless. There's no real style or substance to it. It's just this thing. Hard to rant and pay attention to the Horde and all that good stuff. And I have nothing to really. Oh, killed myself. That works. Give me another chance to do everything over again. Jesus. Chance to restock on bullets and stuff. Get ammo. But yes, when I look at like Metal Gear Survive, which was a 6.5 from IGN, and then I look at this, and they gave this a 6.5, I start saying, well, where's the measurement? What are like? Let's figure out what we're measuring. What are our units of measurement? Because if we're using different units of measurement for what essentially amounts to kind of a very similar styled games, I mean, think about this game. It is a melee based, well, whatever. It's a third person melee shooter, survival action game. I think this is far more narratively driven, and there are more elements of this game which is like not really present that much or not given any importance or not non-existent, like vehicle combat, like I mean, but then there are things that you have to do in Metal Gear Survive, which people would say detract from the experience, like staying healthy and eating you know what I mean, all that kind of stuff, like staying outside of the toxins, and it's just unenjoyable and tedious. And I think that this incorporates some very light and superficial survival elements, but I think that they service, most of them at least, don't detract from the game and can they can possibly uh, add to it, add to the experience. It can. And I don't know, it just kind of bothers me when I see a game that is noticeably good get the same score or a lower score than games that are less than, and in some rights considered outright bad universally, near universally.
Hey, let me in.
And again, you just wonder,
Open the gate.
well, what are we measuring here?
Hey, Manny, you looking for something?
Because if this is as bad as Days Gone, I mean, as if Days Gone is as bad as Metal Gear Survive, and it's worse than State of Decay 2, I think the only thing this is worse than are the other games, the other exclusives. You know what I mean? From PlayStation. That's the only thing that this is worse than.
What? You need something?
All right.
You got something to
I'm
say
seeing
about
you.
it? What's up? Hey, looking for something in particular? Nice. Anything else I can get for you? All right.
Alright,
I'll be here
so
if you need anything.
I'll be around.
should be good.
all I got.
Hey, what's going on?
So let's go back here. Yeah, right. That doesn't work. You can mount your bike faster by holding square while sprinting. Yeah, right. And that's my thing where it's like I will shit all over a game, but ultimately I will be fair as to the quality of what's offered. And even World War Z, I've talked about it. I played it, I beat it.
Uh-oh, I should
Uh,
stop for fuel.
one thing I've noticed about World War Z is that you never get to really, really, really come face to face with the Horde. You just don't. What happens is you enter an arena, you hit a marker, a point, an objective, and then what happens is you will be on one level, maybe on the second floor or third floor, and all of a sudden on the first floor, a horde of 300 zombies comes running in. And you have fences, you have barbed wire, you have electric fences, you have all types of ways to kind of hinder their progression. Plus, the natural layout of the land hinders the progression of, of the horde. So they end up really only getting drip fed to you at about 12 at a time, and which is basically 3 zombies per person.
Need this.
And by the time you take out 2 zombies, 3 more come, and it's so you rarely ever feel overran. You know what I mean? That's not, you don't feel overran. You don't feel uh, overwhelmed. You don't really feel outnumbered, even. One, because a lot of the arenas have replenishing stockpiles of ammo, weapons, and stuff like that. And two, because you have 3 other people with you who are potentially just as capable as you are. Or more capable, in which case you'll just get carried. And I think it's a good like ploy to be like, well, we have this many enemies on the screen at one time, and I want you, if anybody who's played that game, really count the number of enemies that you will ever come face to face. Like, I'm staring you in the face, you're staring me in the face, and there's absolutely nothing at all between us. I want you to really count how many times that happens in DayZ. I would say it happened once, and even that was still just because I didn't I tried to let as many of them up as possible. They won't even send any more up after a while. Let's try something different. Let's try a different strategy. Oh, that sucks. Wow. Oh my god, my controller. Oh, that is the biggest bullshit I've ever seen. My controller just gave out on me. Wow. And then it would not respond. I have experienced some bullshit in my life. That has to be top 2 all time. Yo, I cannot believe my controller just did that. That is the craziest thing I've ever seen in my lifetime. And I've seen people get shot in the face. That's fucking nuts. It literally just, like, I didn't press anything, I didn't do anything, it just stopped. And then what's crazy is it didn't even turn off. It just fucking outright stopped. It was like, nah, we're good. Wow. Oof. I have experienced some bullshit in my time, but for me though, I I've know that there's some things that happen in this game that other people complain about, and that's technical issues. You know what I mean? That's not like anything other than technical issues. The technical issues in this game are atrocious, and for a Sony exclusive, that is the one thing that I personally say is unforgivable. I do not think a Sony exclusive should ever have technical. I don't think any exclusive on any platform should ever have any major. Every game's gonna have small bugs, but there should never ever be major bugs, major glitches, because this isn't the only time you really should ever see that
I need fuel.
is if it's a Bethesda game or if it's something that's going on multiple platforms, because you're basically trying to create something for 3 different kinds of hardware, 4 different kinds of hardware sometimes, and that can lead to problems from translating one to the next depending on what was the base hardware that you developed it for. But for an exclusive, and I think it's little things like that that made this game feel worse and makes it feel far worse than it actually is, which is pretty good. It makes it feel below average because you don't expect any shoddiness from an exclusive, especially not a PlayStation exclusive. You just don't. No one says, I expect this game to be anything other than pretty much perfect. And I mean, yeah, sure, you'll have some weird glitches, but all in all, of all the consoles that are around, all the platforms in the history of mankind, I could easily say PlayStation 4 will, their exclusives will typically have less glitches and bugs than any other platform. Don't even talk to me about PC. I'll punch you in your face right now. PC, we already know that shit is a glitch fest depending on who's making it. Switch, it's a bug and glitch fest, not because the Switch is bad or anything, but because a lot of what they're doing are ports. And that leads to, some, when you're making bunch of ports on lesser hardware, that's going to lead to some weird shit happening. Okay, that didn't work for some reason. That's bullshit. Again, bad level design. There's no reason he wouldn't be able to crawl up that under any other circumstance. He would have, but
More bounty.
that's what I mean. It's just little things like that where it's like, well, in a good game, that would never happen. A ledge like that would have obviously been climbable. You know what I mean? It wouldn't even have been like, oh, is that climbable? Like, obviously, it's there. It's in a place where they know you're about to be, have a lot of shit going on. Like, obviously, it's climbable. But here, they Yeah, but for me though, it's just those little things where it's like, come on, man, that's just one that those are things we should not be dealing with. Like not knowing where you can climb, not knowing where you, and that's why when I see people do like bitch shit like, game, hey, why does every game mark climbable ledges? Well, because some games aren't real-time strategy games, and some games require on-the-fly thinking, but sometimes the geography doesn't match up to, what you should be able to do, and that can create a lot of like deference in the game. So if it's one of these type of situations and I'm supposed to be able to climb up it but I can't, that's going to be a problem. Or I should be able to climb up it but I can't because the developers didn't put a queue in or whatever you want to say. That's going to bother anybody. I'm sorry. And that's why putting climbable ledges, letting people know where they can climb, is a good thing. It's not a bad thing. But we've gotten to the point where we try to make everything a bad thing. Like anything that happens, if it we don't here, what if they treat us like we're dumb, like we wouldn't know where to go? And it's like, well, because sometimes when there's something that should be or could be climbed, it isn't climbable. So
Good old Nero death trains. Yeah, digging mass graves and hauling all these corpses out here.
like I said, what do I know?
Okay. Maybe useful.
I'm just a guy who's been gaming every day longer than 99% of YouTubers have even been on this earth.
it. That's gonna bring them all down on me. Yes, finally. All right. Now let's see what they got there.
Shit. I also like how little things like being able to close doors is half the time you just outright can't do it. Like, oh, you want to close the door? Nah, nigga.
Yeah, Nero injector. Let's see if it still works.
Stamina, of course.
Yeah, that's the stuff.
Deacon St. John, this is Mark Copeland. I just wanted to apologize for that business with your bike. After the things you've been doing to help out the camp, well, I guess I had you figured all wrong. Yeah, I'm sorry.
How's that, huh?
Yes, now that I'm done ranting, running my stupid mouth, I can turn this back up.
Finally.
Also, they need to tune their fucking damage thing, because even on, there's no world where 15 hits should be appropriate on any difficulty. Way too many hits are needed to kill anybody. It's worse than a division. And that's meant to be like, that's like designed to be like that. If your time to kill is lower or higher than a division, you done fucked up, baby. Either division, 1 or 2.
St. John, this is Copeland. Manny says he's got a part for your bike.
Not sure I have enough camp credits.
We've been around
When you
before.
do, swing by. We'll fix you up. Copeland out.
Hey, what do you need?
Hey, just taking a look.
Let me take a look at it. Check back. Bye.
Don't get in my way. It doesn't look too bad. That should do it.
Can I help you?
Hey, what's going on?
Let me have a look at it. See you later.
Can I help you?
How you doing, kid?
They won't let me leave.
Why would you want to leave? It's safe here.
I have to work.
Okay. Okay.
Slave crap, man. I'm not with it. I'm not with it. Let's get out of here. But the problem is, she goes somewhere, she'll probably just die. But still, shouldn't have to live. I'd rather die free than live as a fucking slave. Maybe
Deacon?
it's just me.
Hey,
What?
what's going on?
Can I get anything else for you? Good choice. Find me if you need anything else.
Move it.
All right, let's go here, I guess. Where are we headed? Oof, way out there. Okay. Way out there. I really don't like that they're like forcing her to just be a slave, like forcing everybody, even that girl who we helped earlier. It's like, hey, you guys are just screwed up, man. Oh crap.
Deke, thank God. You've got to go after him now. They're getting away.
Go after who, Tuck? Slow down.
It's Roach. It's Roach. You know him. He used to ride with Leon and Alvarez. But I trusted him.
Oh, God damn it, Tuck. You shouldn't have.
No, he's taking the rest of our drugs and headed north. My boys lost him somewhere around Marion Forks.
All right, I'll see if I can track it down.
Okay, this isn't where I'm going. I was like, wait, why am I here? Alright. I just have to ride through here.
There.
Yep. That happened. Shut up.
Yeah, scrap. Needed this.
Really needed that. Oh
That's
crap.
it. Push this truck out of the way, and can get in through here.
Yeah, let's just hold off on that though. Not really feeling that. I feel like it's gonna be really bad.
Let's see. Let's see. Okay.
Lisa, stop smoking. Alright. I hear them, so I already know this is going to be terrible.
That does it.
See, I really should have just went through this window here. Could have saved myself the problem of letting them all out.
This'll help. Guess not.
Just like to know my options. Okay. Does this go anywhere? So when in doubt, know your way out. Zombie land.
Power's off. Figures. Good. Oh, yes. Okay. Let's see what we got in here. Yeah, a Nero injector. Let's see if it still works. Well, Was feeling a little under the weather. Another narrow micro recorder.
Mayday! Mayday! We are under attack! Repeat, we are under attack!
Stand down! Stand down! Drop your weapon!
We're not authorized!
I am an officer in the Deschutes County Militia. That man out there, Colonel Garrett, he's all the authorization I need.
Militia! What are they doing?
Just following orders. You do the same, maybe we let you come with us.
They're setting explosives!
We're closing the highway. Someone's gotta stop this goddamn plague. Move. Get down! Get down!
Shoot. County militia. Yeah. Okay. Like I said, she mentioned it.
If you see crows, see, I didn't know that. Learn something new every day. You stupid sons of. All right.
I guess I'll come back here and finish burning this infestation zone later.
What infestation zone?
Gotta take a closer look.
I need a functioning bike nearby, huh? That's not convenient. Why? I don't know. Literally no idea. Bike needs fuel. Alright, so let me go find fuel before I do anything. Because I'm not stupid. I mean, I am, but I don't want to run out of gas. Even stupid people know running out of gas sucks. Well, it popped up, but now I can't get it, I guess. See? It's showing up. It's like, oh, there's the gas. Stupid.
It's not gonna open. Nope.
I'm just looking for gas. I don't want no problems. Oh yeah, yeah, that's what I wanted.
Which way? You're mine now.
Tucker! I spotted him and it looks like he was waiting for someone.
Deke, don't let him get away. I want him alive.
What the shit? Tucker alive?
More shit has come up missing. I need him to tell us where he stashed it.
Okay, shit. Alright, I'll see what I can do. But come on, Roach, where do you think you're going, huh? Still back here, you son of a bitch? Fine, alright, let's do this the hard way. Roach, slow down, I just wanna... Ah!
Yeah? Why Tucker sent you? To talk?
Yeah, goddammit, if I wanted to kill you, you'd be dead!
You ass. I know what you've done to Leon and Alvarez.
Grabbing you! No, I wish I could kill him, but I can't.
Shit.
Just making this harder!
Jesus. Guy's flying on his...
Roach, are you late for something? Where you going?
The hell with you, St. John.
Ah, shit. How's it going?
Like is too injured. I mean injured. Not injured, you know what I mean.
Don't let him get away, Deke.
Guess I should have farmed more scrap. Next time I will.
Raider camp. Bunch of mean sons of bitches, aren't you? Yeah, that's what you said this week, huh?
I got you, son of a bitch!
Woo.
Hey, Roach, how's it going, buddy? See? Told you I wasn't gonna kill you.
Deke, no. No, I didn't do nothing.
Nah, that's not what Tucker says. I guess when Leon and Alvarez took off with the camp's drugs, they forgot to cut you in. Is that about it?
Deke, no.
No. Clue me in on what you're thinking, man. I want to understand. You took what was left while the old woman wasn't looking?
Oh, Deke, I got nothing on me, okay? Search me.
No, I'm not. It's not my job. I'm going to leave that up to Alkai. Hey, Tuck, I got him. Mark down these coordinates and have Alkai send some
Heard
back.
what you did to Leon, okay, Deke? Please, man. Come on,
He's
please.
alive? Did he have my drugs?
Deke, no. Please, we rode together,
he's
remember?
alive, but if you,
You
want
and
to
me,
stay
we
that
was
way,
friends.
Alkai, you better hurry up and get off his ass. St. John out.
Please,
Hey,
please.
Bluesman, you there?
I don't want to die.
Yeah, Deke.
Don't
Crazy
leave me
question.
out here.
Any
Come
idea
on,
where
untie me.
Thundering.
Oh, damn you!
What the
God
hell for?
damn you!
The kid I brought in, just trying to find a way to cheer her up. She mentioned having one.
Shit, I don't know. Check the gift shop at Belknap Crater. I don't know. Maybe Miriam Forks.
Yeah, okay, thanks.
Oof, I need to fix this thing badly. It is barely moving.
Deacon St. John, this is Ada Tucker. Mordecai wanted me to tell you that the camp is thankful for all the runs you've been doing. We need all the help we can get.
Is that a bear? Oh, that's just a big wolf. Can't even outrun the wolves in this shit right now, and I don't have any bullets. Oh. I don't know, again. Problems I've never had on... Okay.
I'll take this.
I'm definitely not prepared to do a bandit camp right now, but here we are. So, yeah. Oh, they're well protected, man. I can't lie.
I can't let anyone get out alive.
Shit.
Much rapist murderers.
Hey! Go! Cover fire! Kill him! Kill him! Take him down!
Oh, yeah. How do you like that, huh? Okay, time for the rest of you.
What? No! Oh my god! I'm dead. Yeah, I figured. I didn't even know. I had no idea. My life has changed forever. I used to be Christian, now I'm atheist. There is no God. I don't know what just happened there. Where did they come from? All it takes is one shot to get them riled up, I guess. Now I know.
Could use this again.
But now that I know where they are, let's do it the right way.
I gotta clear the camp. Bunch of murderers and thieves, and I can't let any of them escape.
Oh, they're coming anyway.
Flanking me!
There's one. Gotta finish this.
Down! They're down!
Get in there.
Gotta move!
Come on.
Ammo.
Come on.
Blood.
You like killing drifters? How do you like it now?
Get it!
Here you go, drifter. Blow his ass up.
Get the bastard! We killed him!
Not a lot of ammo left. Son of a bitch.
Pull it back. Cover me.
Okay. So I need to take care of this group silently or quickly. Those are my options. The problem is I don't have the ammo for quickly, nor do I have the ammo, or nor are they necessarily laid out to be taken care of silently. Oh, they know I'm there. Okay.
That's it.
Better idea.
God! God! God damn! That's all I gotta say. God damn! No, all jokes aside, that was quick response time. So
I got a better plan. Sons of bitches.
Get him!
Let's do this. Come on, come on, come on.
Okay, here we go.
How many drifters you ambushed down there? There's another one. I got you now, asshole.
Here, catch!
Shit, almost out. You don't need these. All right. That's the last of them. Guess your days of setting ambushes around here are over. Who would like to have an underground bunker? You?
God damn it. To hell. Alright, so I'm gonna have to just flame those idiots first. And then go up. I thought like they would follow me up and I could just use them. Oh, okay.
Ammo. Yes. Okay. Got it. Okay, here we go. I need scrap. I got a use for you.
Yay, my favorite part of the game, searching these amazingly bland areas and generic areas for a fucking hatch. Yay! That's why I play Days Gone, to search for hatches. Because that's so engaging and entertaining. And not tedious, time consuming, and nonsensical at all. Yay! Hooray for hatches! Woohoo! Hatches! You go, girl! Hatches! Woo! You go, girl! Mm-hmm. We got hatches over here! Woohoo, bitch! Hatches! You go, girl! What was your favorite part of Days Gone? Searching for hatches!
There it is. Down the hatch. What do they got here? A map. Yes. Hey, what's this? Crafting. Yes, yes, yes. Good. Oh, I'm just gonna close my eyes for a bit. I was ready to go back at.
Again, that's not me, that's just the game messing up. How many skill points do I have now? 2. All these are just really good, man. And that's what I mean. Like, I rarely see that when you're just like, oh. And I mean, you basically use all 3 of these equally, basically. I think I have to start working on the survival, otherwise I'll never get around to it, so. Okay. Alright, I think I'll call it a moment for there. I'll be back on a little later, playing. Just gotta get more drunk or something first. Alright, thanks for tuning in.